Hi, my name is Amelia Dix. I'm the Director of Business Development for a company called Windriver Built. You might also know us as Windriver Tiny Homes. We've been around for 10 years up here in Tennessee. I first became aware of bridge builder communities in April of last year, where I saw a Google alert about a new tiny home community coming to Augusta. And we had been aware that the city of Augusta had passed a very innovative tiny home village ordinance not too long prior to that, and we're sort of keeping an eye out to see what the first community was going to look like. And so we were so excited to see what Dr. Drumgoole and his team have put together here with Bridge Builder Communities. I reached out to him last summer and asked for an interview because I wanted to do a blog post on this development and just boost the bandwidth through our platform to bring more people into awareness about this amazing development. And he gave very freely of his time. And one conversation with Dr. Drumgoole, and you know that you are talking to an exceptional person who cares very deeply about the mission of Bridge Builder Communities and helping young adults aging out of foster care. It is such a beautiful thing. In the tiny home industry, we get calls every single day from people who are just looking for solutions. We have a housing stock that there's not enough homes, there's a deficit, and that's being exacerbated even more by a lack of diversity. We really need housing diversity in this country to create effectively rungs on a housing ladder where the barrier to entry to home ownership is achievable, and then upward mobility is aided by having different types of housing for different seasons of life. And so while we work in the tiny home industry, tiny homes aren't right for everyone, of course, but they play a critical role for individuals who are trying to buy their first home and see it as a viable option for them, and who are we to stop them? So we love tiny homes. We advocate for them on a local and national level as well, and we're so excited to see this community. We are building larger and larger in America, and that doesn't match with how Americans are living. We have over 50% of America living as one or two persons in a household, so we know we need small footprint housing. We believe tiny homes are a critical part of that, and community needs to be a part of the development process, and that's what they're doing with Bridge Builder. It means even more when we're talking about young adults who are aging out of foster care and didn't have those early foundational relationships that are so critical. And so what Dr. Drumgoole has done is pretty incredible, bringing the local government and the community members together to support this project and to wrap their arms around these young adults is such a beautiful thing. The housing crisis in this country is undeniable. It's a bipartisan issue. Everyone understands that it exists. What's interesting about the problem is that the solutions are also glaringly obvious. We need more housing stock, and we need it to be diverse. And so why don't we see more communities like this? It's a very complex issue. It's going to take a lot of people coming together with an accumulation of a lot of solutions. And without doing a week-long summit on all of that, that alone should show just how difficult doing something like this is. And Dr. Drumgoole and his entire team and the city of Augusta should absolutely be commended for this development. We wish you nothing but the best. We want to see many, many more. Congratulations, everyone.